That fear drove him to strike down his own son. But Kratos does not die. Kratos rises. Torn from the underworld, he allied with the Titans and marched on Olympus with a vengeance that shook the cosmos. He drowned Poseidon. He tore Hades apart. He crushed Hercules. He ravaged every god who dared block his path. And at the end, when Zeus himself lay broken before him, Kratos chose a fate beyond vengeance. He drove the blade of Olympus into his own chest, unleashing hope upon mankind. He walked away, not as a god, not as a monster, but as a man. Centuries later, Kratos sought silence in the frozen lands of Midgard. He found love again with Faye, and together they bore a son, Atreus, a boy who knew nothing of the storm that was his father. After Faye's death, Kratos and Atreus journeyed to fulfill her final wish. To scatter her ashes from the highest peak in all the realms. But the path forward forced Kratos to face the shadows of his past. Baldur challenged his strength. Fatherhood challenged his soul. Atreus learned of his divine origin and his true name, Loki, child of giants and gods. And Kratos learned the hardest truth of all. That strength is not only found in fury, but in restraint. Ragnarok, the new god. As Fimbulwinter froze the world, Kratos and Atreus confronted the might of Asgard, Thor, the Thunderborn, Odin, the All-Father. But Kratos was no longer the destroyer he once had been. He fought not for revenge, but for the future. Ragnarok came, not as annihilation, but as transformation. And when the dust settled, Kratos stood not as a tyrant, but as a beloved god, honored for the first time in his long, blood-soaked life. A protector. A teacher. A beacon of hope. From a Spartan captain to a cursed specter. From a god-slayer to a father forging peace. From a man of rage to a god reborn in purpose. Kratos stands unmatched. The man of himself. The killer of the hype. The keeper of chaos. The ghost of Sparta. And whenever darkness rises. Whenever gods grow arrogant. Whenever fate dares to bind mankind. Kratos will rise again, unbroken, unbowed, unstoppable.